Ladies, if your hair keeps breaking and you never see growth, this one habit could change everything. And no, it's not a new hair product. It could be the one thing that finally you can see your hair reach length that you've been dreaming of. So keep watching. Hello, welcome to the channel. This is Trina Claiborne, your 4C hair transformation coach. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back. Well, I am excited about this video. This is another video that is prepping us for 2026. And I hope you're setting your hair goals if you're still on your journey, or if you know somebody that's about to get on their journey. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, ring the bell, and share it, because what I'm about to share with you today is a game changer. Now, my last video, I shared my 6-year hair journey. So if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link to that in the description box, or you can click the QR code, because depending upon which platform you're watching, you can do that after you watch this video. Well, what I wanted to share with you is the one habit that you could start doing today to see growth and to see your length and your efforts. Now, because you and I both know, if you're watching this channel and you're 4C or type 4, you know we have the most magical hair on the planet, I must say. We can do things with our hair that most other hair types cannot do. But there's also a downside. You know, it ain't easy. It's not easy to grow that hair, to maintain our hair, because our hair is so fragile, you know, because of all the twists and the curls. It's hard for that sebum to get down the shaft of our hair. And so we have to manually keep our hair moisturized. So the product we use is important. The time of the year of the products that we use are important. You know, and keeping our scalp clean, that's important. How are we handling our hair? That's important. The protective styles that we're doing, that's important. It's more so important for us than it is for any other hair type. And if you saw my video, or if you've been on my channel, you know that during the beginning of my journey, my hair was growing very, very slow, right? Part of it was my digestive system. So I dialed in on that. But the other thing that took me to the next level was actually paying attention, the accountability of making sure that I had a good routine, because I'm single. I don't have kids. And though many of you may have kids, grandkids, maybe working 2 or 3 jobs, and your hair has not been a priority. I know time can slip past you so fast, and you may have thought that you washed your hair last week, but in reality it was 2 weeks ago. You know, and you're wondering why your hair is growing very, very slow, or if it's stuck at a certain length. It's because of being accountable and setting the routine. Now, it's so funny to me, because when I first started my journey, honestly, I really truly thought that I wouldn't be able to grow my hair past shoulder length, because that was the longest I had grown my hair growing up as a child. Until I got on YouTube and I saw it was different. But it's so funny that there are people that still believe that people like us with type 4 hair can't grow tailbone length hair, right? And I know you probably recognize this video that went viral on TikTok. I saw it on Instagram because I don't have a TikTok account, so I'm gonna play it. For those of you that didn't see it, I'm gonna play this video.
Most black women do not have long hair. They do not have long natural hair. Black hair does not grow. It does not grow at the same speed as other races. If you are one of the unicorns where you can cut your hair one day, and in 2 months or 3 months you got inches, you know you're a rare breed. When we cut our hair, that's it. It's going to take a little while for it to grow. Damage or undamaged. Drinking water or not drinking water.
I happen to agree, and I'm going to tell you why. Every time we see a black woman on social media with long hair, we all of a sudden get the, oh my God, can I have your hair? Just read the comments. That tells me that we don't see enough black women with bra strap length hair or tailbone length hair. If we saw that, we wouldn't be all shocked when we see it on social media. Be like, girl, here go another girl with long hair. Here goes somebody else showing off their long hair.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, it's so funny because the young lady that commented on there, you know, I get what she's saying, because there's not many of us, especially type 4, that have tailbone or that long hair that's just flowing, and it's an anomaly, so to speak. You know, but it doesn't have to be that way, because I didn't learn how to do my hair, to really grow my hair, until I started the journey. And then there was things that I had to do to make sure that I was taking care of my hair properly according to what my hair loved. And so that's why I created this hair journal. It's called the Type 4 Natural Hair Journal Planner. It's a 12-month hair transformational journal, and it's not just a journal, it is an educational tool, right? I wished I had something like this when I started my journey, because I would have definitely saved a lot of time and a lot of money on products that really didn't perform well on my hair. And not just that, even some of the tools that I used that didn't perform on my hair. Wow, when I look in the mirror, my gray halo reminds me, girl, you're 60. Well, I don't feel 60. I don't move like I'm 60, and I don't want to look 60. So I decided to give the Polar Hair Dye Shampoo a try. I really wanted to know if it would work on my 4C natural hair. It claims to cover my stubborn grays in 10 minutes, and it's loaded with plant extracts. Well, I do love that. So I decided to take advantage of their 30-day money-back guarantee to see for myself. Now, the application process, it is a little different for us 4C hair girlies. Okay, ladies, I am on the last section. And I must tell you, I did not expect this amount of hydration, slip, and the curl definition is absolutely unbelievable, right? Look at that. Oh my God. You can see just how hydrated my hair is. Look at that. I'm shocked. I am shocked. What an understatement, because I truly didn't expect all of that, but I'm so glad I gave it a try. Look at that. Not a gray hair in sight, honey. Ladies, if you're not ready to embrace the gray, scan the QR code, or you can click the link in the description box and get an additional 5% discount off your entire purchase and take advantage of their 30-day money-back guarantee. I promise you will not regret it. But when I say that it's more than just a journal, it is an educational tool, because it's going to share with you, and I'm going to put some photos on the screen so you can see it a little better. It's going to share with you hair product definitions that you should know, and what you should know about hair products in terms of the ingredients from the industry, on how the industry handle ingredients when you're looking at a product that you're thinking about investing in, and then also ingredients that actually work best on type 4 hair. Not just a list of ingredients, but what those ingredients actually do to your type 4 hair, so that you can figure out which product is going to perform according to what your hair needs, right? And then of course there is information about what you can do to to get your hair to grow faster, longer, and more healthier. There's 3 things that you can do in that. So as far as journaling, you have for the next 12 months, of course you want to start out with your before pictures, but every month you'll be able to set your hair goals, whether that's your length, your thickness, inches, how much inches that you want to try to grow for that month, and then to do an assessment of what your hair look like, feel like, everything that you've observed about your hair, and then your protective style assessments. You want to be able to figure out which type of protective style works best for your hair and do an assessment on it so that you can be a little bit more consistent to see growth length a little faster. And then the wash day routine. You know, there's different segments of wash days, whether you do the pre-poo or if you're doing a hot oil treatment. Then of course the shampoo. What type of shampoo? Are you doing a clarifying shampoo, a moisturizing shampoo, your conditioner, your leave-in conditioner, or some type of treatment, whether you're doing an Ayurvedic treatment, deep conditioner, or a protein treatment. So you get to write those products down, get to do an assessment of that. How did your hair feel? How did it perform? Did it stay moisturized? Did it feel moisturizing when you was applying the product? And then of course the moisture cycle. You know, our moisture cycle and making sure we get that right. If it's not, that could be the Achilles heel of type 4 hair, because our hair is so curly that we don't get that natural sebum down the shaft of our hair to coat our hair, to protect our hair. So it's very, very important that your moisture cycle is right on par. And also, if you didn't see one of my other videos, I talked about the moisturization during the season. So depending upon where you live, what type of product may have to change during the seasons, right? So you'll be able to track all of that and see how your hair performed with that particular product during that season of the year. And then you'll be able to do an assessment of that. But then the other thing that's most important is a length retention checklist, right? That is a reminder of the things that you need to be doing on a daily basis to retain that length. And then there's an opportunity for you to pledge to yourself your length retention efforts, right? So you'll get to do that. And then also every quarter you'll get a chance to do another before and after or length check, and just to see the progress that you've done in the next 3 months. Because you know, typically our hair, type 4, typically grow about 1/2 inch a month. And if you can use a good routine and being consistent, that's what this journal will allow you to do. Not only to be consistent, but the accountability to your hair, right? So if you want to join me on being more accountable and see the growth that you know you deserve and could definitely achieve, then definitely scan the QR code, or you can click the link in the description box. This is now available on Amazon, and it will make a great gift for someone. You know, this is the holiday season, so if you know someone that's just now starting a journey, or you got a daughter or granddaughter that's thinking about starting their journal, this is a good book to get to them for the holidays. So leave a comment. Let me know if you've been journaling your hair journey and how it helped you to stay accountable and be consistent, because that's what it takes with this type hair. It takes consistency, dedication, and I promise you, as you learn your hair, your efforts get easier and easier, and you'll see the growth, I promise. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, ring the bell, and so that you will not miss a video post. But also don't forget to get your download of everything that I've done for my hair journey. These are the little bitty tweaks of things that I did that made my hair so much more manageable, because being able to take care of your hair, manageable, and not spending hours doing it is the key. And I promise you, you'll start to look forward to doing your hair. right? So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Be blessed.